Hey everybody out there, this is a top 8 match for the March 2022 Premodern Monthly. Sorry for the last minute notice, I thought this was rescheduled, so I jumped and got it fixed and set up. Um, Let me actually fix, there we go. So we got Ryan Grodzinski on mono white control with plenty of disenchanted style effects and swords and everything else versus Mike Harris on Phyrexian FEB. It's got some FEB components, but it's also tries to do the four dreadnought thing. So it'll be a question of who's got ways to destroy the opponent's stuff first, so it doesn't impact them. But yeah, it'll be interesting. And in talking, the guys think this is actually that they've only ever met in matches that were being streamed for the elimination round. They don't think they've ever actually had a match in any of the monthlies where they played during the pod round. So, a random interesting fact. Let me get them in here, and we will be set to go. Okay, guys, you're good to go. Good luck, and I'll see you at the end.
Sounds good. All right.
Awesome.
I will keep this hand. So we are.
I will keep this hand, and I will
good.
put that one on bottom.
So we're both keeping 6 to the viewers. Good to go.
You guys are good to go. Good luck. Talk to you at the end.
Awesome. Hello, chat. How are we doing?
Who's watching on a Sunday?
All right, let's do this. All right, so I'm on the play, right?
You are top seed, my friend.
What do you think my starting play is going to be?
I'm going to go with a Plains Go.
Plains Go. Go ahead.
All right. Good start. Drop. There you go.
I didn't mean to leave these over here.
Oh.
Shit.
I will take a point, and I will lead off with a therapy.
Therapy? Yeah. What do you name him?
I'm going to name Seal of Cleansing.
Plains, Core Haven, Dust Bowl, Parallax Wave, Swords Plowshares.
Sounds good. Your turn, my friend.
Plains, go ahead.
Tap. Drop. Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Let's run out the survival.
Okay.
Your turn.
I'm gonna plain cycle this.
Sure.
All right, go to turn.
Mm-hmm.
I will run out of planes and actually, do I want to? Yeah, I'll run out of planes. Go ahead.
All right. Untap.
Yep.
Drop. Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
And I shall go. Activate survival.
Mm-hmm.
Change shapeshifter.
Sure thing.
And I'm gonna activate again. So if you don't mind, I'm not gonna
I
shuffle.
don't mind. Fast forward. Squeebird.
Let's make it go faster. Right. I will get a Great Whale. Point. Activate.
Mm-hmm.
Get the Devour.
Sure thing.
I will unearth the Shapeshifter.
Wow.
Yeah,
So you go to
turn 3.
15?
Yep. Great whale triggers.
Yep. Wait, hold on. Great Royal triggers. Not hasn't
It
resolved yet.
triggers. So it triggers, and then the unearth resolves, and it becomes an
I
unearth.
understand, but it triggers, but it hasn't resolved
Right.
yet.
Right. Yeah, you can
Right. So the
respond.
lands are still tapped.
Correct.
Right. I'll plow the shapeshifter.
Right. Forgot about that pile in your hand like an idiot.
So you'll go back up to 20, right?
No, because the so actually here's what happens. You It has to resolve in order for you to plow it. So it has to be in play. So the great whale trigger is on the stack, but when you plow, it's the shapeshifter.
Okay, that makes sense. So it'll
Yeah,
be and it's 0, so you're at 15.
right.
Okay.
But the trigger is still on the
Yeah,
stack.
yeah, that makes sense.
So trigger resolves.
Yep.
And can I still do this? Let me just think for a sec.
This pre-modern match is brought to you by Mountain Dew.
Don't you love it when you make a huge misplay on camera?
It happens sometimes. We've all done it.
Happens from time to time, indeed. Let's see. All right, I'll go 14. And I'll Cabal Therapy.
Yep.
And I will name Humility.
No humility.
It is a planet. And I'll say go. Oh, wait, and let me shuffle my deck since I didn't.
Okay.
But yeah, you can go ahead.
All right. Draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'll run out of Core Haven and a Parallax Wave.
Sure.
And I'll pass turn.
End of your turn.
Yep.
Activate pitching power.
Mm-hmm.
I get squee.
Sure.
Activate pitching squee. And I get the shapeshifter.
Yep.
Go my turn.
Yep.
Tip. Turn squee.
Yep.
Draw. City.
Sure.
Shoot. One unknown card.
One unknown. Correct.
Let's see. Pass to you.
Untap. Upkeep.
Yep.
Fading.
Mhm.
To 4. Draw for turn.
Yep.
I'll run out Dust Bowl.
Sounds good.
And I will pass to you.
End of your turn. Activate pitching squee.
11.
Get the trick.
Sure.
Go my turn.
Yep.
Okay, turn squee.
Yep.
Draw.
Uh-huh.
Play coast.
Sure.
Taking 2. Cast the shapeshifter.
All right, so you'll go down to 9.
Mm-hmm.
Before Shapeshifter comes into play.
Sure.
I'll sacrifice the plains to destroy a city rest.
Yep. In response, I'll tap it for green. Going to 8.
Sure. Yep.
Shapeshifter hits.
Yep.
I'll use that green to activate survival with the squeak.
Sure.
Get a second tog.
Sure.
And then pass to you.
And step, I'll cast Enlighten Tutor.
Sure.
Grab a Humility.
Yeah.
Untap.
Yep.
Upkeep, fade to 3. Draw for turn.
Yep.
I will play plains.
Mm-hmm.
And cast Humility.
You got it.
I'll pass turn.
End of your turn. Go to 7. Pitching strike, activating survival.
Sure.
Get a dreadnought.
Yep.
Good, my turn. Tap, upkeep, bounce, squeak.
Mm-hmm.
Drop. Tap for 1.
19.
Codas. Cast dreadnought.
Sure.
Go to 6. Cast the bird.
Yep.
And pass to you.
Fade to 2.
Mm-hmm.
Draw for turn.
Yep.
I'll play a Temple of False God.
Sure.
And pass turn.
Drop.
Yep.
Wastes.
Yep.
Attack for 3.
I will Corehaven one of them.
Sure.
Go to 17.
Anyone?
Yeah.
Pass to you.
I'll fade to 1.
Mm-hmm.
Draw for turn. I will play plains and pass turn.
Your turn. I'll go to 5. I'll fetch with squee again.
Sure.
Another dreadnought. Tap, turn, squee.
Mm-hmm.
Drop. Play forest. Back for 3.
I'll Core Haven one of them. Go to 15.
And run out the Dreadnought.
It doesn't actually untap them, it just prevents the damage.
Oh, great. It's not a Mise myth. Your turn.
I'll fade to 0.
Mm-hmm.
Draw for turn.
Yep.
I'll play Plains.
Sure.
And a Parallax Wave.
Sure.
And I'll pass turn.
And your turn. It's squeeze survival. Finally, don't have to pay a life for this.
Right?
And guess who is coming to dinner? Untap. Upkeep, squee.
Yep.
Draw. Attack you for 4.
I'll prevent 2. Or one of them, sorry.
1, yeah.
Yeah. And
You go to
I'll go
12.
to 12. Yep.
We'll cast the Dreadnought.
Yep.
And pass to you.
All right. Untap.
Mhm.
Upkeep. This will fade away. That'll fade. I will bring back Eternal Dragon.
Okay.
And drop turn.
Mhm.
I'll Plane Cycle Eternal Dragon.
Yep.
And play a Plains.
Sure.
And pass turn.
And your turn. That's with squee.
Yep.
Take the knot. Untap. Upkeep, squee. Drop.
Mm-hmm.
Attack for 5.
I will remove 3 of them.
Okay.
Let's make it the 3 Dreadnoughts.
Of course.
And I'll prevent 1, so I'll take 1.
You take 1. I will cast the 4th Dreadnought.
Yep.
And I'll play a city and say go.
Alrighty. Upkeep. This will fade to 0. I'll bring back Eternal Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
And I will draw for turn. I will Plane Cycle Eternal Dragon.
You got it.
Whoop. And I will play a Plains.
Sure.
And I will pass the turn.
End your turn. Cycle Squee.
Yep.
Or search with Squee. He doesn't cycle. And I will get. Who do I want? I guess I'll get a bird. Untap. Upkeep. Squee.
Mm-hmm.
Draw. Go. Attack for 3.
I'll prevent 2 or 1 of them and go down to 9. Sorry, I count real good. I've had a long day at work.
I'll play another forest. Cast the bird.
Yep.
And I'll say go.
All right. Untap. Upkeep, I'm not going to bring it back.
Okay.
This will fade away.
Yep.
So you'll get your dreadnoughts back. No triggers.
No triggers.
I'll draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play plains.
Mm-hmm.
I'll cast a very big 1/1.
You got it.
I will cast a Seal of Cleansing.
Sure.
You have how many? Do you have any birds in the graveyard or?
No. I have 2 on the field, and that is it.
Yeah, there's just too much stuff. I'll pop the Seal of Cleansing.
Okay.
Or the
targeting.
The survival.
In response, activate it. Pitching Squee.
Yep.
Cards in hand?
0.
0. I'm actually going to get my friend, the Elvish Spirit Guide. And survival dies.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, good. You good?
Yep.
Alright, you tap. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Upkeep, Squee. Draw.
Yeah.
Alright. Draw a card. Sorry, I'm just going to pick up my hand here.
Yeah, you're fine.
You know about a Psychotog, a Squee, and a Spirit Guide. I'll play a Gemstone. And I will attack for 7.
I will block the shapeshifter.
Okay.
And I'll prevent one of the others.
So you take 5.
So I take 5, going down to 4.
Yes. Then cast the Spirit Guide.
Mm-hmm.
Cast another Survival.
Sure.
And
Those forests are so sick.
thank you. I pass to you.
All right. It's all led up to this moment, y'all.
Let's see.
Do we
Can he
keep
do
playing
it?
Magic?
Can he do it?
Do we keep playing Magic?
Oh, can kind of see that. Hold your hand a little.
Oh, I don't care.
Okay.
We actually, I guess we do keep playing Magic in a weird way.
Yeah. Actually, that's like one of the cards that does it.
So green,
Mm-hmm.
and I will pass turn.
End of turn. Activate Survival. Pitching Squee. Find a non-green creature. Where's my Fiend?
Yep.
No cards in hand? I mean, not that it
Nope.
matters with the Fiend, but just asking.
Asking
And
for a friend.
asking for a friend. Asking for the chat. Who's probably like, Mike is so dumb with that play earlier. Untap, upkeep, squee, draw. All right. I'm going to attack. You're at 4?
I am at 4.
Attack for 7.
All right, so I'll prevent the 3 green ones. I'll prevent one of the colorless.
I will stifle that.
You see? Oh, okay, it wasn't there. Good game.
Yeah, wow. Who wins through a humility with FEB?
It can be done.
As
Oh, there it is.
I actually, that's the second time in this monthly that the other time I ended up losing to a Black Vice. The guy was on Pink Prism, but he had humility out, and I was doing that, just swinging in with 1/1s. Take it you be on the placer.
Yeah, I think so.
Sounds good. Do our die roll.
That'll work for me.
Q. It's a 6, so 3
So
on
3
top.
on top. All right.
Good luck, sir.
You too. I really wish I could keep this hand.
Yeah, I
It was
feel
one
the
of those.
same.
It was one of those hands where you have everything you'd ever want and need, but it's also your mana is just full and
Corehaven.
no. Even worse, the
Oh, the temple.
temple. Yeah.
Oh, no fun. And you're going, well, I do have a lot of planes in the deck.
That I do. There is not a shortage of those.
I, way back in 2014, won a Legacy GPT. I was on Death and Taxes.
Mm-hmm.
I had mulled to 6 or... No, I had mulled to 5. And I kept a hand that was like perfect, but no planes. And then I top decked the planes. I was on the draw.
Nice. Heart of the cards.
All right, let's do it. 3, so middle on top.
Middle.
Fortunately, this is also not a keeper. Ah, even worse. At least we're both going to 5. My first one was Stifle Knot and Lance. I was like, you know,
in a world of 4 plows, 4 seals,
exactly. 4 Enlightened Tutor.
Yeah, exactly. That's
There's
so
no way I keep
so
this.
not the primary objective.
It's like, well, maybe he didn't keep a hand that could do anything about this. Oh, right. All right, again, 3, middle on top.
Keep.
I will keep as well.
Those 2 will go on the bottom.
Let me just think. What's going on the bottom for me? All right. You're up.
You want to call my turn 1 play?
Planes go?
Go ahead.
Wow, look at that. Drop. I off with City Bird 19. Go.
Plain seal. Go ahead.
You got it. Tap. Go. Coast. Survival.
Yep.
Your go.
Draw for turn.
Mhm.
I will play Dust Bowl.
Sure.
And I will pass turn.
Tap. Go. Coast.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pass to you.
I'll crack the survival.
I'll stifle.
That's fine.
Your go.
I will Plane Cycle.
Sure.
And I will Enlighten Tutor after I done resolving this one.
You got it.
So Plains, and I'll grab a Humility.
That's a good one.
Untap. Draw.
Mhm. Yep.
Plains Humility.
Yep.
Go ahead.
End of turn. Pitch Psychotog to survival. Going to
Sure.
18.
Mm-hmm.
Get Squee. Go to
Mm-hmm.
17. Get a Dreadnought.
Sure.
Untap. Upkeep Squee.
Yep.
Draw. Back for 1.
19.
Cards in hand.
1.
Play Underground River. Cast Dreadnought.
Sure.
Take a point. Pitch Squee.
Mm-hmm.
Get another Dreadnought. Cast it.
Yep.
Say go.
Draw for turn.
Mhm.
I'll play Secluded Step past turn.
Okay. Tap. Sweet.
Yep.
Draw. Attack for 3.
16.
Take a point. 15. Pitch Squee.
Yep. For all those watching, this is Plan F for FEB. There's so many other ways to win. This is very unconventional for the deck.
Quite. If you're not familiar with it, this is not usually how it goes.
But sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt.
And after that, I'll pass to you.
All right. Upkeep, I'll bring back this guy.
You got it.
And drop turn. I will play a plains and pass turn.
All right. Untaps. Upkeep, squee.
Yep.
Draw. Attack you for 4.
12.
Take a point and I'll Cabal Therapy.
Yep.
I'll name Decree of Justice.
You hit.
Oof. Take a point. Fetch a squee. Just gonna get a Dreadnought.
That was huge.
Cast it and say go. Yes, it was.
Drop turn.
Yep.
I'll play in cycle.
Sure.
And I will play said plains
Okay.
and pass turn.
End of turn. Take a point. Pitch a Triskelion to fetch. Search.
Yep.
Get this do nothing guy. Monk realist.
Mm-hmm.
Untap. Upkeep, squee.
For those at home, that's called diversifying your threats.
Draw. Cards in hand?
1.
Take a point. Cabal Therapy again.
I'm going to plow one of the dreadnoughts.
I go to 12. And now you have 0 cards in hand?
Yes, what would you like to name, sir?
I'll name Humility, because that's what I want to hit.
Wumpus Wumpus?
The Wump. And I will attack for 4.
8.
Take a point. Cast the Realist, and say go.
All right. Upkeep, I will bring this guy back.
Sure.
And I will draw. Return.
Okay.
Go ahead.
End of turn. Take a point.
Sure.
Squee.
Yep.
Let's see. just go ahead and get a bird.
Mm-hmm.
Untap. Upkeep, squee.
Yep.
Draw. I'll attack for 5.
3.
I will sack the bird to flashback therapy.
I'll plane cycle.
Sure.
Resolves.
I will name Decree of Justice.
I have a planes and a decree of justice.
Oh boy. I'm so sorry, sir. I'll take a point and play the bird. You're at 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll say go.
I will play a planes, and I'll pass turn.
End of turn. Fetch with squee.
Yep.
This time I'll get the spirit guide.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, take another point, and I'll pitch a Hypnox to search.
Mm-hmm.
I got a bird.
Okay. Cards in hand?
3.
Okay.
2 known, 1 unknown. Upkeep, squee. Draw.
Mm-hmm.
Play reflecting pool.
1 unknown.
2 or well, 1 squee. So yes, 1 unknown.
Okay.
Back
Do you
for
have?
5. Sorry.
Do you have the stifle?
Do I have the stifle?
Show me the stifle. I'll concede.
I do not want to answer that.
Oh, fair enough. So no, because I just have a planes. So
okay. I do not have a stifle. I have another survival.
Oh man, I don't know how you did it. I don't know how you did it, man. That's
You
awesome.
got so unlucky by returning the Eternal Dragon both times.
Yeah. Like, I still think it's right. I don't.
Yeah, because what are the odds that you draw the decree there? Twice.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Yeah, how many cards did you have at the time?
So good. What's that?
How many cards did you have the 2 times, would you say, left in your library? Like 40 and 30 or something?
tons. Yeah,
Had
yeah.
to have
So
been
like
40.
12, yeah, it's like 1 in 1,200 chance or something generic.
Yeah.
Oh, to hit both times? Yeah, I'm sure it was.
Yeah, but like 1 in 40, 1 in 30, and that's probably
Yep.
not even right, but it's at least a ballpark. And Mike,
So,
stop playing with
I've-
your food, man. Looked like you were just batting around the
Playing with
mouse.
my food.
It's like, oh, just kill him with the birds of paradise. Hurry up. I've
Well,
almost had that happen.
sometimes you gotta see if you're forgetting something.
Yeah,
Well, because then I was thinking, like,
yeah. You
I
don't
have
want to
all
get too
these
cocky.
ones, and he has powder keg.
Yeah.
So if I have a ton of ones, he can kill him with powder keg. Then the story circle. And,
Yeah.
But then I thought, like, oh, he probably took the story circle out
Mm.
because it's pretty bad against me.
Are there?
Yeah, it is pretty bad.
Ryan, do you have wogs in your deck? Wrath of God.
I board
He
in
brought
too.
him in.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, where are
Which also I was like afraid the whole time.
they? Are those both signed or just the
so
one?
They're both signed, yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, a Hoover signature.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Lucky dog. So I don't think I've mentioned on stream yet that the biggest mistake, because I played Pink Prison twice in the monthly, was I thought after I played FEB last time, like, I hate bringing in non-creatures, so I'm just going to do 2 monk realists, and
Right.
then I
yeah.
can fetch for it.
Mhm.
Then it's something that I can use to search. Like, why do I need Ray of Revelation and Naturalize like these other Fed players?
Yeah, I was like, if I was to run this back 100 times, I would bet on myself every single time. Like,
I thought there was no way I was winning
Yeah,
this match.
The audience was
I
thinking it
mean,
was the other way around.
all-
They didn't think you necessarily had the chance. So I was like,
really?
Yeah.
No, I would take this matchup all day long. No,
Absolutely.
no offense to any Feb player out there. I love the deck. I love playing the deck. But yeah, I feel like the only thing that I was kind of a little bit concerned about was like, what if you get Stifle Knot and I really can't find an answer?
Right.
But I think in the long game,
You have
I
so
like it.
many answers.
Yeah.
Like,
Infinite.
your whole deck is answers to Feb specifically.
Yeah.
Like,
But-
I said to anyone who would listen, like, yeah, I'm not going to win because he has functionally 8 Seal of Cleansing and 6 Humility. And then
And
if you
4
don't have that,
plows, and yeah,
and yeah, the plows, the ivory mask, like, you just have so many ways. You
Parallax
have replenish to bring back humility. If I somehow just cabal therapy it, like,
but that's not how magic works all the time. Like,
no.
sometimes you just hit your decrees in the wrong order 2 times in a row, and
Yeah, sometimes you have Mike Harris luck and you just cabal naming decree twice.
but I love your design. I absolutely love the Stifle Knot package there
Oh,
in the
thank you.
Feb.
Yeah, not my invention. Like, I've had a couple people reach out to me. It's definitely a known thing, and I think it's vastly superior to
Mhm.
regular Feb. Like, I probably won about half my matches in the pod off of Stifle Knot and not off of Feb.
Well, like the stifle on the survival there. Now, I think it was very questionable for me not to crack during my turn, which I think actually in retrospect it was but stifle wasn't even on my radar. Like, I was hoping that you were going to search, then I was going to crack, and then I was going to go from there. I really wasn't expecting the full pass, which is probably right for you there now that I'm thinking about it. But
right.
yeah,
That's
like
what
the
I was
the
thinking. Like,
stifle
I
was
do
awesome.
not use this right now.
Yeah. I don't think you use it there, but at the same time, if I could get you to take a turn off, which is what I thought happened, then fantastic. I just humility and win. Well,
Right.
what in my mind win, because whenever I drop humility against Feb with no answers to it, you can't possibly lose one of those
Right.
games, right?
Right.
Right?
Exactly. It never happens. Never happens on a Sunday evening.
Never once.
Yeah.
Or it happens twice in a row, right?
Right. That was so crazy. Well,
That's amazing.
now I won't kick myself for that misplay in the beginning. Did you see how I played the Cabal Therapy after? I was half thinking about not playing it because then everyone would know that I'm an even bigger idiot.
No. And listen, my internal monologue was, Don't cobalt therapy. Don't cobalt therapy.
Yeah. And I'm just, well, it was one of those things where you sit there and like I'm looking at my hand and I'm doing the math on the mana and I'm going, yeah, I got this next turn. I got this next turn. I wasn't even thinking about what I had seen in your hand already.
Yeah.
And you just, sometimes that happens. You get all excited about the win that you think you have in the bag and forget the other things to think about.
Yeah, FEB's very, very dynamic in that regard. Like, graveyard order matters so much. And,
Hmm.
like, by the time I got to turn 4 and I knew I'd be able to Dust Bowl at that point, like, that takes another part of the equation,
Yep.
to it. So it's like, now I have, like, a weird one-off answer to what you're trying to do. So you
Hmm.
have to get Psychotog, but then if you get yeah, it's fantastic. Like, I love playing this matchup. I love playing against Feb. I like playing with it. But yeah, there's so much going on all the time.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. Like before I even picked up the deck, I would love playing against it because there's so much to think about. It makes for such interesting games.
Yeah,
And,
absolutely.
for being a really cool combo, like it can be disrupted so easily by
Hmm.
so many things. So that when you're playing against Feb, if you understand how the deck works, like you have answers in your
Yeah,
deck for it.
yeah.
There's
Even when you
almost no
don't
deck that
think you
doesn't.
do, like, who thinks, oh well, Dust Bowl might be able to answer a broken combo,
Right.
like,
Exactly.
but it can, like,
Yeah.
yep.
One thing I was afraid of, though, that I was actually glad you didn't do in that first game was just Dust Bowl getting me.
Yeah. So I probably should have. Uh, the one turn, I think there was one turn where I think I ended up playing Parallax Wave,
Hmm.
and I was really thinking that it might be a mistake. I probably should have been dust bowling there.
Hmm.
I think that as how the game played out, it was fine.
Hmm.
But yeah, I was definitely really torn on what to do that particular turn.
Yeah. It's okay because I didn't realize until the second game that I should have been surviving during my turn to cast the dreadnoughts rather than waiting till the end of your turn. It's just like that's what you always do with survival. You
Hmm.
wait till the end of their turn.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that was holding me back a turn, and
Mm.
it was while we were shuffling. I was like, wait, why didn't I do it that way?
Yeah, sometimes playing your instance at sorcery speeds is the right answer.
Yeah, exactly.
I think the thing that confused me most was when I was running upstairs and helping the wife, and then I come back down, don't see the full board state, and I see like tap for one, dreadnought, do some stuff, tap for one, dreadnought. I'm like, wait, what the hell is Mike doing?
Yeah,
I was like,
this is weird.
oh, he's casting a
Mike
vanilla
literally
1/1.
attacked with like Dreadnought probably like 16 times over the two games and barely beat me. Like,
I I probably attacked with Dreadnought more in those two games than I have in my Dreadnought experience.
apps ever. Yeah, right? That guy never,
Because you
like,
usually attack
rarely gets to
twice.
attack.
You
Yeah,
should
exactly.
rewatch it, and we could like
He
run
gets
a
two attacks.
counter above it, like times attack.
Yeah,
by
Dreadnought attacks.
Yeah,
Dreadnought
I'm
hits.
like, this is the record that'll ever happen.
Well, I also like in my mind, like I'm always visually imagining what's going on
Mm.
in the game. And I always picture humility like just takes a dreadnought and shrinks it
Shrinks
down.
down.
So like these tiny dreadnoughts are attacking with these birds of paradise that now have talons and can deal one.
Like the little
That's awesome.
compies
So
in
it's like,
Jurassic Park. It's like, oh my god, it went from like
Yeah,
the
the
crazy
compies,
like
exactly.
whatever the Dominus Rex or something, and
Compies
like whoop,
with
little compy.
praying mantis dreadnoughts.
Yeah. Oh my god, that'd be like, I'm dying. Ah, damn it, get these things off
that's
me.
awesome. It's kind of like Metal Worker or something.
Yeah.
That's actually Phyrexian Dreadnought being shrunk.
Yeah.
I see it. I like it.
Oh man. And I also realized like I meant to when I was thinking about this matchup of what to board, I meant to actually take out a reflecting pool and not a forest. because of all your dust bowls. And
Yeah.
then just, mid game, you're going, all right, what am I doing? Any questions, Andrew, from the chat?
Let's see.
They're all like, "I told you so." There was no way Feb was losing that.
They probably all shut it off when I made that misplay and went,
Comical
this
Flop
Feb player's
said,
not beating
"Good
it.
thing I got my humility play set before this." But okay, that's.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it's now a
humility did
$100
spike
card.
this week.
Ryan could
Not that we
run
usually
a
talk
rune
about
or
that.
protection of artifacts.
Spike feedered.
That's true.
It is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it cycles too, right? The rune. So that's
Rune,
not
I think,
terrible.
cycles. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not terrible with Dreadnought being such a big deck.
When when it was Scryings and I played Enchantress in old school, I had 2 of each cop, including 2 artifact ones, and boy did that piss people off. And it's, along with like pro green against Urnums and stuff, it was just that's always a blast. Cop artifacts would be fun. First chat.
So to anyone who looks at my deck list and wants to pick it up, number one thing, don't play 2 Monk Realist. Play Naturalize or Ray of Revelation. You can play the 1, but Humility is a card, so play
Dude, Ray of
Naturalize,
Revelation
Ray of
is
Revelation.
so good. I think it's Ray in this deck. I really do.
Yeah.
I think so too. I think I take out one of the Realists and just another one of these creatures that I ended up not bringing in all month. And go with 2 Ray because it's also so good with Intuition. And like you can get white mana with your 4 birds, 4 cities, 2 gemstones, and the reflecting pools. Like you're gonna get white mana.
Yeah.
And even if not, you that shapeshifter ability actually says you can discard any card. Doesn't have to be a creature.
Yep.
So you discard to the shapeshifter, flashback the Ray, and attack in after the humility is dead.
That's pretty sweet.
So I'm going to take this opportunity, if you guys don't mind, to jump on my soapbox here because I do notice something in Mike's sideboard list that I'm very passionate about and I don't talk about enough. So if you are playing Survival of the Fittest, which I'm a huge fan of, sorry, Kobe. But if you are playing Survival and you're not playing Manowar at some point, you are doing it wrong. Manowar is probably the most underrated card, and from a tempo standpoint, and you're absolutely playing the right art. I think.
I was gonna say use this art.
Is that?
I mean, I have a lot of appreciation. Una, yeah.
Yeah, I might have signed one. I think I've signed one. Yeah,
I think.
But
were we talking about this after the podcast? I think we talked about it.
We talked about it at the beginning.
That's yet to come out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, you said it's not.
I've.
Go ahead.
Because this is a real Manowar. The other one is a regular jellyfish. This is an actual Manowar.
Yeah.
That's why I say
jump in.
And it's eating Jaws.
To jump in.
But that's the. And
it is not technically a jellyfish.
Now you just.
If anybody thinks that the Manowar is a jellyfish, I'm back on duty.
This is now officially an extension of the Visions Premodcast episode.
Yes.
But I haven't had a moment to address it with any of you, but when I was listening to that episode, I was getting so angry that nobody was talking about Manowar. Like, I'm like, you guys don't understand. Like, that's my boy. Like,
that's your boy.
We're talking about generically all the 187 creatures.
Yeah, you grouped them together, which is wrong.
we said the comes into play.
Yeah,
you can't.
I know 187's only killer is Necrotal.
But no, yeah, I listened to him in my car on my ride to work, and I was so angry at work, like, because I didn't get to finish the episode. I'm like, this is so wrong.
I'm gonna write a strongly worded Facebook message
that nobody will read or respect, but it's out there.
So I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I brought in the Manowar once, and that's actually one of the ones I was thinking about cutting. I mean, the reason I have it in the deck is because Bone Shredder's non-black, non-artifact make it miss a large chunk of the meta.
Yep.
And my thinking was like Manowar will cover the rest because usually I'm in a situation where I just need to buy time, and I'll
Yep.
get to the win anyway. So I figure Manowar over Gitu Slinger. I've seen a lot of people playing. Because Manowar deals with Dreadnought better, deals with Reanimator, it deals with like so many of the things that you're actually like worried about. But like I said, I didn't bring it in, so I'm not sure if I would keep it in my board.
I'm out.
You want to jump down my throat on that? Because
No,
I can
no,
feel the
I'm just
rage.
no, I'm good. No, but yeah, I totally get it. Like it's matchup dependent. Like
True.
there's a lot of times where you like meddling mage or something like that, and maybe they've named something, so you have to really diversify your answers a little
That's a
bit.
good call. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Well,
It's
you could get you Slinger.
That's the other one that
and
a lot of
Slinger's
FEB
the other
players
one
play.
that other
Yeah.
ones. I think I ran FEB and FEB, and I think what did I go for?
I wish I
4
would've
and 2,
thought
I think, or maybe 3 and 3. I'm not sure what I did. But yeah, I ran all 3. I think I want to say just because.
Slinger, Shredder, and Manowar.
And no, I didn't do the Gitu. I did a Flame Tongue.
Flame Tongue shoot
yeah.
everything,
Yeah, that's another
or just
good option.
flyers. I'm blanking.
Yeah, there's no echo. It's
it shoots
bigger. It
everything.
can be yeah.
The reason I opted against that is just because I have 4 unearth.
Yeah.
So like I'm trying to keep
No.
all of these guys.
I think the
as
Fire
unearthable.
Slingers, in retrospect, the better answer. I didn't want to look for them, and I thought
For them, isn't it just one, or would you have played more?
No, it would just be one.
Yeah.
But I've yet to run it, so like it's buried in 5K boxes somewhere in my closet. I'm confident I have plenty of them somewhere.
I should show you my system. It'll make
somewhere.
you go crazy setting it up.
Oh yeah. I think I'm gonna be purging soon. So. All right. Anything else? Any other questions?
Yeah, were there any questions?
We're keeping you all night, Andrew. I could chat with you guys all night long.
Of course.
It's my fault.
We all feel the same. I'm guessing
Nope,
no.
It looks like everybody's good. What? Gilded Drake.
Yeah, Gilded Drake's great, but I won't pay that much money for one.
Oh, you don't even have one?
No, if I had one, I would probably have it in my board, but I do not.
I need to play decks with it because I do have them. I found them randomly in a folder.
I mentioned that to a friend, and he was like, "Oh, well, that's one of those cards that the Japanese printing is a lot cheaper." I was like, "Oh, how much cheaper?" And he's like, "It's like $210," and I'm like, "I am not paying that.
Yeah,
that is not cheaper."
It's like, yeah.
Do you know how many custom inner sleeves I could buy?
Yeah, exactly. I could be on altar sleeves all day.
So the English one, I might be able to buy almost a full deck worth.
I need those to hide my gold border 30 instead of $250.
That's awesome.
Are those just double sleeve decks, or are you on triple sleeve by now? And
double.
Then double, yeah. And then
I don't
would
need
you go
triple.
to quad?
I do not have cards worth that much. Especially pre-modern.
Give it time.
All right, guys.
Give it time.
Great time. Great match.
Absolutely.
Always
Thank
a pleasure.
you for giving me the luck that I needed to get through this
insane.
match.
Yes. It's not March anymore, so I can't ride that Luck of the Irish thing.
Oh, that must be it. It's because we delayed.
I will bury my soldiers that I did not get a chance to use at all during our match. Viking funeral will set fire to them. Bye.
Just get that writer out.
All
right, guys.
Who are you set up? You're against Patrick Burt now, right? It looks like.
I am Threshgeddon.
Yep.
Which I think I feel better about.
Don't change yourself.
It's still not easy, but I feel better than this match.
Yep.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
Thanks again.
Night, guys.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.